Okay.
That's my pedicure.
Okay, let's get going. You ready?
No.
Gotta get done coughing.
Well,
Okay.
everybody having fun? Oh. Oh,
You
let me
put the
do that.
disc on mine then? That's for you.
I didn't touch that. Don't
Big
touch
deep
my
breath.
disc.
Oh my goodness, reach it long and bring it all the way down. We're just gonna hang out inverted here for a couple of breaths. Till Sean stops coughing. Now roll it up slowly. And we're gonna do it again. Big deep breath. Reach the arms up. And then take it all the way down. Whoops. Hang out here for a few breaths. Try to work those legs nice and straight if you can. And now let's roll it up slowly. One more time. Reach those arms really long. And then all the way back down again. Big deep breaths here. I want you to really feel those ribs expand. Now we're going to bend both knees and straighten them. Just kind of ease it, like we don't want to be forcing anything. It should just feel good. Let's do a couple more. Now put your fingers on the floor out in front, squat down and get up onto your tippy toes. And then put those heels back down, fold over the legs. Now do that again, squat down, lift the heels, fold over the legs. One more. Okay, reverse it, come all the way back up and reach for the ceiling. Nice, okay. Sweep these arms. So you're gonna start with the right arm. Big circles, forward and back. You can open the hips in order to get the arm around, that's fine. Now with that same arm, just go the other way. Sweep back first. And let's do the same with the left. You go as slow or fast as you need to, whatever feels good. This is definitely just a feels good moment. Shouldn't be like hard work. Okay, let's change the direction. Now take it back and then forward. Big, long, straight arm. Okay, now bring your hands to heart. Your feet are hip width apart. We're going to fold halfway down. Send the right arm forward, bring it back, and then the left. And just keep alternating. Now you want to be pulling the belly button up and in and keep your spine really long. Same with your neck. So your face should just be looking straight down at the floor. Now adding on to this, both arms come out. Try to send those hips a little further back. And then pull the elbows up nice and high by your side. And then come back up. Keep the elbows back. Keep them squeezing into each other. Fold halfway down. Send both arms forward. And then pull them back. Come back up. And do one more. Maybe you fold down a little more, but really try to work those hips back when the arms come forward. Then sweep them back and come up. Okay, now we take our feet to the width of the mat. Send the right hip to the right and sweep this arm all the way up. Go nice and slowly so it just feels good. And then come back, bring the hip back with it. Do it again. Same side. We're just going to do it 3 or 4 times. Try to pair these movements with a breath, right? The more you breathe in class, the more you get out of them. Okay, now let's switch sides. So the left hip goes to the left. Sweep this arm up and over. And do a few more. You should feel a nice stretch through the whole side body. When that arm starts to go up. Let's do one more. Okay, bring your hands to heart, step your feet in. We're going to pick up the right knee and circle your ankle. Go the opposite way. Whoops. Focus. It's all about balance. Point and flex. Should feel that hip flexor working right in the front. Switch sides. Big circles with the foot. Now try to lift out of that right hip so you're not sinking or getting shorter, right? We always want to be getting taller. Point and flex. Nice. Both feet hip width apart. You're just going to send the right heel forward. Flex that right foot. Come down, touch the floor, sweep the arms up as you come up. Try to keep the hips back and the toes up. Big reach of those arms, come back down. Do one more. The hips stay nice and square. And now we're going to switch feet. Step the left heel forward, toes up. You come down and then sweep up. Send your hips back so you're really weighting into that right heel. One more. Nice. Okay, arms by your side. You're going to get the elbows to the height of the shoulder with your palms facing forward. Lower those palms and lift them back up. Now, while you do this exercise, I want you to try to send the elbows a little further back and work whatever range of motion. Maybe you can go below the level of the arm, the forearm. Just do a couple more. And then relax. Okay, big sway of those arms. Shake it out. We're going to start again with a little balance challenge. So we often do single leg deadlifts with one or maybe even two weights. We're going to start them today with no weights. So lift your foot off the floor. So you've got just a small bend in that leg. Now start to lean forward and send that leg backwards and then touch the floor and then come back up and give me that leg forward with that small bend in the knee and do it again. You're staying on that same leg, going up and down. Anytime you bring movement to balance, it's challenging. So just really focus here on what you're doing. It's all about controlling the movement. I'm going to do two more. And one more. And now switch it up. So give me a little lift of that left leg. Send it back as you lean forward. Try to find those hands down on the floor and then come back up. Coming up with control so you maintain balance is what I'm looking for. So everything here is better a little slower. This is really a great exercise you can do every day to help you with balance. Last one. Make it the best. Nice, okay, shake it out. We're gonna get off the mat, so I'm gonna have you fold it up. We are gonna use a disc. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But they're so fun. So fun. I love working with discs. You probably figured that out by now, right? Okay, my husband took off. I don't know where he went, but here we go. So no weights to start, and then we're gonna pick up 2 weights. So this first little set is more like a warm-up. Let me make sure this is not in my way. Okay. So my right foot is on the disc. Now, if you're not using a disc and you don't want to glide for whatever reason, you step back, lunge, step forward. When you come forward, try to go slow. Same with stepping back, actually. Go as slow as you can. Now, if you're gliding, the whole body starts to go back. And then you start to get lower and lower and lower. If I look down at my knee, it's pretty much over that ankle, maybe a tiny bit forward of it. So it's all about slow and graceful. You decide what that range of motion is. Nice and slow going back. So as you go back, if you lean forward, you're really going to fire up that left glute. Oh, you came back. I missed you, sweetie. I'm here all by myself.
You're always in my thoughts.
Okay. Put on the disc. Let's go. Take it back slow. Work whatever range of motion you feel. You can glide back up smoothly. It's all about being smooth. Now, when you're coming up, you really want to weight into the heel of that left foot. Okay, this is going to be our last one on this leg. And now we're going to switch. This is really a warm up. Not sure if you've heard me say that before, honey.
Yeah.
We're going to do the weights in a minute. Give me that nice forward lean when you start to send the leg back. And the key is to not come up too quickly, because then you're really using momentum, right? You want to be the boss of the movement. Nice and steady. Once you've done a few, maybe you can really challenge your range, see if you can get a little deeper. It's all about the glute, right? Is that what you're feeling it?
No, my big toe.
Okay, 2 more on this leg and then we grab our weights. One more. Okay. Heaviest weights, 2 of them. 1 in each hand. So, foot back onto the disc. Now, if you're stepping back without gliding, it's the same movement. Nice and slow. Now, I'm not getting the same range of motion I was getting without weights, but you You try your best. Keeping it nice and slow. Couple more on this leg. And now we switch feet. Take a little break. Good idea, Sean. Sean and his cough. Okay. Let's get her done. So. Now the left leg goes back. Again, if you need to limit it and test the waters on the first couple, it's okay to err on the side of caution here. Then as we build confidence, we increase our range if possible. Couple more. Should be getting some good body heat, right? Whoops. Last one. Okay, put the disc away, put the weights down. I'm gonna switch weights to one heavy one. We're gonna hold it in the right hand. We're gonna kickstand the right foot. So just toes only, not a lot of weight going into that leg. And we're gonna do a single leg deadlift. So take it down nice and slow and come up nice and slowly. You can change the angle of how you're holding that weight. Maybe you open it up, give those shoulder blades some work. Your choice. We're going to add in a bicep curl shortly. Just get the movement down. You really want to try to not weight into that right foot. I know I sound like a broken record, but try to put most of your weight in that leg. Let's add a bicep curl and back down. You have 6 more. Remember, it's all about sending the hips back and trying to work the posterior muscle chain here. Let the back of the leg do the work and the glute. Last one. Okay, put it down. Shake it out. Switch up sides. So now you're working the left leg. Here we go. Not a lot of weight in that. Sorry, we're working the right leg. What was I saying? Left. Really try to push the hips backwards when you go down. That's the muscle group you want to challenge, right? When you're ready, add in your bicep curl. Try not to get into that left foot. You got to keep reminding yourself. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, put it down. We're going to do some tricep extensions. We're going to start standing up, going overhead. So your choice, depending on how heavy your weights are, 1 or 2. If you're going to do 2, they can be together. I think I'm just going to do 1. So I'm going to hold it on the ends. Keep your neck long. So you don't drop the head forward, lift your chin. So it's all about good posture, right? Long body. Use your glutes when you take the weight overhead, so try to engage them. Okay. That's it for me. Now, I gave Sean a band. We're gonna use the small bands. So you're just gonna wrap them above your wrist.
Oh, this is the most difficult band.
I know, but you have the most, you have the most muscle, honey. Okay, here we go. Split lunge. You can put your mat back on the floor if you like. But just to save time, let's just get this done. So, left foot forward, right leg back. Send the arms forward. Lean forward. So I want you to feel that glute. Now create tightness in the band and rotate to the left and back. Do it 8 times. Remember, it's all about the lean. You should be feeling that glute right away. Keep the band tight. Whoops. One more. Okay, step it in, shake it out. Hopefully you felt, of course, you're going to feel the arms working in your upper back, but glute too. Okay. Right foot forward, left leg back. You got to give me a good size lunge here, okay? Now lean in, let the left knee come forward a bit. You got to bend in that leg. Be very light on the toes in the back. And that band is as tight as you can get it. Keep your forward lean. Two more. Step it in. Get rid of the bend. We're going to come back with the left leg forward, right leg back. Now, I've got a little bend, not a big one, a little bend in my front leg. So try to step your back foot a little further back. Bring your hands to your heart. Lean in. Now you're going to rotate your shoulders to the right. And then you're slowly going to bring them back and go all the way to the left. So you're just rocking it from side to side, but I want it slow. I don't want you to have a lot of weight in your back foot. Targeting a lot of those inner thigh muscles, outer hip. You feel it, Sean? Yeah, I do. Okay, one more on each side. Now step it forward, switch up sides. So left foot's gonna go back. Big space between the front and the back foot, right? Lean in, just a little bend, start going left and then right. Now, if you feel unstable, the back foot could move a little more to the left. Keep that belly pulling up and into the spine. Couple more. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're going down to the floor. Who knew? Who knew we'd be ready for that? So, oh, I wonder if it was sliding upside down. Okay. So have a seat. Before we do anything, we're doing the Sean move.
Actually, like the line upside down too.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. Take it down. You're lying down. Get nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Cup your fingers, lift the arms up off the floor. Send your heels out, hip width apart, with a tiny bend in the legs. That's the important part. Now let's start bringing some muscle to this party. Push your heels into the floor. Try to prevent your shoulders from rounding forward, right? You want to keep them glued to the mat. Proud chest. Now, while you push the heels down, pull them towards you and squeeze your knees at the same time. So you got three things you're focused on: pushing down, pulling, squeezing. You want to add a fourth? Keep all that going on and get the butt off the floor. You don't give up one for the other and then put it back down, relax the legs, send your arms all the way back and point your toes. Nice little gift between rounds. Okay, bring the arms back. Turn your toes and knees into touch. Make sure your arms are off the floor. Push the heels down. Pull them. Squeeze your knees. Lift your butt. Keep all four things happening. Squeeze a little harder and then let it go. Point your toes, the arms go back again. Maybe switch up the angle of the arm. Keep them a little wider. Spread your fingers wide. And now bring the arms back. Fingers only. Toes and knees in. Push down, pull, squeeze, lift. You got it, right? Get right to it. As soon as that butt comes off the floor, you got to squeeze even harder. And then release it. Arms go back. And now from this position, arms pull forward. We're going to Pilates style it all the way up. Tuck your chin, draw the belly down, and then take it between the legs. Nice little stretch here. Take a couple of breaths. Your spine is going to stay flexed. And let's slowly roll it back down. If you don't need your arms, cross them and touch opposite shoulder. See how slow you can go. Now step your feet all the way in. So you got a huge bend in the leg. as close as you can get them. Tilt your pelvis up. Roll it forward. Nice and slowly. Do this like 4 or 5 times. Okay, extend the legs out to the front corners of your mat. The arms go back. We're going to Pilates style it back up again, nice and slow. Sucking in the belly. Take it between the legs. Okay, sit it up. Now, we're going to do a bridge. So I want you to hold, I'm going to hold, actually, I'm just going to hold a 15-pound weight. Just because it's easier than 2. Grab one of your weights. Then we're going to lie it down. You're going to step those feet in nice and close to your butt, as close as you can get them. And they're going to stay hip width apart when we start. So once you're in that position, I've got my weight just sitting on my hips. My hands are going to hold it in place. I'm going to press up through my heels into a bridge. I'm going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. This is kind of like a little back massage. Think of it as that. Send the pelvis forward, tilt it up, press up through the heels, nice and slow. Should feel really good on your upper back. Now roll it down slowly. Send the pelvis forward, tilt it, and repeat it. You're going to do 2 more like this at your pace. It should feel good. And then we're going to add on. Okay, on this next one, we're going to stay up at the top. And I want you to walk your feet a little wider than hip width. Keep holding the weight. Keep most of your weight in your heels. Now just open those knees as wide as they can go. And then bring them back to the starting point. You're not squeezing them all the way in just yet. We're going to do 8 like this. So it's out as far as you can go, and it's in sort of hip width, if that makes sense. Now, when you're opening, you want to try not to let the hips fall towards the floor. So keep them up, keep the belly pressing down. Now, on this next one, just hold them out and then pulse it out from there. Tiny movement. Out and in a little bit. You're really focused here on the out. Keep the butt up. Keep weighting to the heels. Now just hold. Hold them out. Maybe a little wider. Okay, so now from here, 8 times. You squeeze in. Maybe the knees get to touch, maybe they don't. But work in and out slowly and in control 8 times. If you're getting them into touch, give me that big squeeze of the knees. Back of the arms off the floor. You're using all that weight to make this more challenging for the cheeks. And now 1 vertebrae at a time. We come down nice and slow. Take that weight off to the side. You're going to bring both knees into the chest. We're going to do a nice little hug of the knees, maybe a little circle. We're getting ready for a happy baby stretch. Why not, right? Okay, arms inside, grab the outsides of the feet and send the heels up towards the ceiling. Should feel good. Relax and breathe. Okay, bring the knees back into the chest. We're gonna circle, big circles with your hands on both knees. Go the opposite way. We're gonna do a little bit of hip flexor work coming up. One more circle. Now rock and roll yourself up. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. So extend the legs out. I'm gonna hold one weight pointed up in the middle of my mat. So it's balancing up. And then the goal is to lift my leg high enough that I can get it over the weight. Now, if you have to lean back a little bit, that's perfectly fine, but please don't round your lower back. So I want you to stay really strong and engaged through the belly, fingertips only back there. So you're really using a lot of your core strength to stabilize this movement. So we go up and over and back. You're going to work the same leg 10 times. Don't go too quickly. Don't use momentum. And don't cramp. This is a really important muscle group to be strengthening. It makes your whole core function better. Less lower back issues when you have strong hip flexors. Okay, now I'm going to shake it out. I got through those 10. I don't know how I did it. It's not easy. Drink water when in doubt. Okay, now we're going to start the other leg. Okay, there we go. We did it. Whew, okay. We're getting up on our feet. Sean's ready to take a nap, but we're not quite ready. Back up on your feet. We're going to do some calf raises. And then we get to stretch. So calf raises, consider them also a balance challenge, but it's super important to strengthen the feet, the ankles, the lower legs. So holding weights in both hands, as heavy as you can handle without losing your posture. So don't let those shoulders droop towards the floor because you're holding weights. Pick them back up. Be strong through your upper body. Now, how smooth and controlled can you make this? Whoops. Focus. So we really, instead of speed, we want to be trying to get as much range of motion as possible. So as high on the tippy toes as you can get. And maybe we start to add in a little pause at the top of the move to convince ourselves we are the boss here. We are controlling the descent. Like you're trying to resist it, right? Like when Sean pistons the back foot in our classes with resistance. That's how I want you to treat these remainder reps. Hard to talk and concentrate. Keep going, we're almost there. Little pause and down slow for the next 5, and then we are done. Our first stretch is going to be pyramid, since we're standing up. Okay, put them down. Stretch time, we did it, we got all the work out of the way. Good job, guys. Okay, here we go. Left foot forward, right leg back. So pyramid, we keep both legs straight and we keep both heels down with as much distance as we can get. Start to fold down. Maybe you do this in stages, hang out part of the way. Maybe you go all the way down and flex the spine and fold right over the leg. The hips stay nice and square. Just hang out here and breathe. Now, if you can send the back foot a little further back, why not do that? Keep both legs straight, both heels down. You're here for 5 nice, big, deep breaths. Now, if you're offsetting weight into the hands, try to let that go by bending into the elbows. Let the whole weight of the torso hang over that front leg. And slowly, however you want to get yourself up, get up and switch legs. So remember, you always will have the moment once you're down to spread the legs a little further apart. Ease into it. I always encourage that we don't force anything. Just kind of take it in stages. Now it's all about breathing. Okay. Come back up. Take it down to the floor. We're going to do 90-90. So scoot over to the right side of the mat. Give me 90-90 in both legs. We don't have a lot of time. We're going to do 5 reps here. Hopefully you can keep your torso over that leg. Bring your hands to your chest if you can. If not, your fingers are out on the floor in front of that leg as you go up and down 5 times. Slowly. And when you've done your 5, switch up sides, like Sean says. Switch up sides.
Same setup, opposite side.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay, remember, it's all about getting that torso to stay over that front leg. Okay, let's bring that back leg forward. Take the heels to the front corners of the mat. I'm going to hold opposite shoulder. I'm going to C-curve my spine and come on down nice and slowly. We have the figure 4 stretch to do and then we're done. So step your left foot in, right foot to your thigh. Piston that right knee forward and back a couple of times before you get into the full-on figure 4 stretch. So keeping that right foot flexed, pull the left knee in as you continue to try to move the right knee forward. Hang out here for a couple of breaths. Keep trying to challenge your range of motion with this, right? This is not what I would call relaxing. This is sort of like your job. Get that left knee in a little closer and move the right one a little more forward. Okay, release the left foot down and the right. Switch it up. Left foot to right thigh. Let the knee move in and out. And now lift that right foot off the floor, drawing that knee in nice and close. And then release that foot down. Bring both knees up and into the chest. We're going to rock and roll ourselves forward. And you are done, honey. Good job. Thank you, guys. Get it done somehow, some way.